essentially, sin is whenever we say, my will over thy will, right? It's also essentially when we never even consider the Lord's plans for our lives. When you wake up and go day in, day out, week in, week out, year after year, never considering Monday through Saturday, not Sunday, because we all do that. You're the choir, and I'm preaching to you today, right? You've considered the Lord at least for an hour on Sunday morning. But what about the other hours? If you've never even considered how the Lord impacts your job choice, your career, your spouse, who you're dating, your finances, every inch of your square life, if you've never considered how the Lord impacts that, chances are you've got some sort of pride issue because you're holding on to your will over God's will. And if you haven't surrendered your will when it comes to what the scriptures say, that's sin. That's sin. So let me ask you some questions. Whose will are you living for tomorrow morning? 6:30 in the morning when the alarm goes off, whose will are you going to live for? Yours or God's? Whose strength are you going to approach tomorrow morning with? Yours or God's? And whose glory are you going to be most concerned about? Even if you're not, I'm not talking about you're in ministry, whatever you do. The Bible talks about whatever you do in word or deed, do it all for the glory of God, right? Whatever you do tomorrow morning is your approach God's will over my will.